Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another one, footy talk. Monts, what you telling me, bro?
I'm just feeling, I'm very feel. I'm very feel, you know? Very feel. Finally, looks like something could be on the way for Liverpool, man. So I'm good, man. I can't complain. I can't complain.
It's not done till it's done, but what are
No,
they
of
saying?
course. Of
What are they
course.
saying? Are they saying it's done though?
They're saying it's very likely that it's likely that he's gonna leave, bro. It's very likely. Obviously, the tier ones, the Paul Joyces, even in the tier ones in Liverpool's corner are saying it's very close to happening. But at the same time, it's not 100%. Like there's still the like Real Social that could still offer him a mad thing just to keep him in Spain in it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if Arsenal are still sniffing around for Marino, they're not gonna want to lose 2 centre mids, two of their starters with this late in the window. They're not gonna want that. You know what I'm saying? I think one of them will go. But yeah, if it happens, then we're cooking. But it's not. We know how this works, bro. Unless he's holding up the shirt, it's not done. But as a Liverpool fan, bro, man ain't eating in months. So if you dangle some Morleys in front of man, I'm not gonna act right in it.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's what I'm thinking. Because obviously, like brother, like he's been close to joining Arsenal a couple times, and it ain't really
not this close. Not this close. It wasn't. That there obviously he told Arteta. I mean, no speaker, no. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know they're both Spanish, but he told them, "I'm trying to stay in Spain, innit?"
But that's what I'm trying to say. So this is why this is a weird one. Still, this is a very weird one. It would be a good move. It'd be a good move for him, but it seems strange, innit? With a Spanish manager at Arsenal and him to not want to go Arsenal, but then to want to go live in fucking Liverpool when he could live in London, bro.
Maybe because Declan Rice is there. Maybe I don't know. There's many reasons. Obviously, the main reason that he wants to stay in Spain. My thing is that it is a funny one, isn't it? As I said, if a man said he wants to stay in Spain, but yet another club from the same nation, from the same region.
How old is he?
He's 25. He's 25.
So do you think that there could be a situation like Alvarez where you sign him here and then what? One season later, a man's fucking complaining saying he wants to leave, and
it could, bro. Like for me, he's one of them players where I think the project presented to him is that Liverpool want to make him the face of the new midfield, innit? You know what I'm saying? Along with like McAllister and that. But obviously, to me, I feel like if there's a team that could take him off our hands, I don't think it's Arsenal or Man United. I actually think
it's the Spanish team.
Yeah. Like if Barcelona suddenly had an influx of money, he's going Barca, bro. 100% he's going. Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? That Barcelona's made for him.
No, I hear it.
There's your Busquets replacement.
No. Yeah, Baba, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, innit? But I don't know. The move sounds crazy.
In 2 years' time, you could, like, bro. In 2 years' time, it could happen, innit? He could be going back to Spain to a Madrid or probably it's more likely a Barca. But right now, Hughes must have said something to him that's made them go, let me think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because Euro's thing was Real Madrid, and you man said something to him. Obviously,
yeah, we could guarantee him more game time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. There's always something where you can twist the wrist, bro. You can twist the wrist. It's not always the same bars that man can use to get a player to join. There's many ways to twist the player's team's wrist, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's always ways. We might have found a way to get that done. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But stylistically, bro, it's definitely something that I'm gassed about as a Liverpool fan, bro. Because this is a new Liverpool, bro. Remember,
what kind of football are you trying to play, though, blood? Like, I don't understand. What kind of football are you trying to play?
Bro, it's off the ball. We're still the same as Klopp. Off the ball, innit? Off the ball, we're still going to be pressing high. But on the ball, it's a lot more, again, with the ball, breaking down teams, playing the ball through the lines, playing out from the back. But we still have variation. We're able to, like, again, you see when we defended under Klopp, it was literally 1v1 duels. It like at the back. So if you had someone who was tricky on the break, you could see it would hurt Liverpool. It would hurt us. Because especially when Fabinho weren't there no more, we didn't have many specialists in literally shutting off these 1v1 duels 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Van Dijk is still world class, but he can't be dealing with all these 1v1 duels 24/7. Kanate is injury prone. It was getting him injured Fabinho lost his legs and and also he left the club to go Saudi. You know what I'm saying? So these 1v1 duels were hurting us, bro. Like for where we finished and the amount of wins we had, look how many draws and clean sheets we didn't have.
Fairs.
You know what I'm saying? So I think we've taken a leaf out of Arteta's book and Pep's book, and we've decided to defend a little bit more resolute. You know what I'm saying? When we defend now, you can see, well, by the way, I'm going off of what I've seen in preseason because that's all I have to go off of, by the way, is what I've seen in preseason. Not saying that's going to translate, but in preseason, when we defended in those 2 banks of 4 with the 2 strikers, similar to the kind of what Arsenal do with Odegaard and
yeah. Little mid-block thing. See, that's what I mean. I haven't really seen you lot in preseason. I only saw you lot against us, bruv. And
yeah,
you know what I mean?
When we did defend against you,
weren't keeping the ball.
Yeah, and when we didn't have the ball in that first 50 minutes, it was the banks of 4, and it was harder to break down. Even though for me, I still feel like we gave you a few chances.
Yeah, we were missing bare chances. I wasn't looking at you lot saying you were hard to break down. I think we were just wasteful, bro. I thought we created loads. I
think it's a bit of both. I think half of your chances did come from Konate moving mad spooky on the ball. Mad spooky. Konate was moving very spooky. Curtis Jones trying to dribble through the midfield a few times as well. But there were a few chances that Casemiro created. The one where Mount got in and he hit it straight at the keeper. For me, it was your decision making was asked, but I feel like when hasn't your team's decision making not been asked for? It's been your front 3 decision making has been bad for a while now. So I think Ahmad's the only one who has good decision making in your front 3. But my thing is that for me, it is refreshing to see that defensively, I'm not hoping Konate just bodies a man 1v1 in it. Like man can defend, like, you know how we say that Saliba and Gabriel are protected. They have good protection in that, in that structure. I feel like a part of defending is to give your defenders protection. Also, I feel like that also prevents injuries, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not every day having to tear back halfway line and you're facing 3v2s, 4v3s. It's not every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's good to have that variation. And if Zubimendi, a player like him, steps in that line, it's not going to be like when Thiago signed and Thiago's having to do up mileage when a man's a tactical maestro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was frustrating seeing guys like Thiago having to do the most off the ball. The most. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't do your work off the ball because every player, every centre mid has to do some work.
Yeah, but that's not his game, bro. You're wasting him doing that.
Precisely. So with a player like Zubimendi, I feel like the project that's been given to him is kind of like, listen, this is going to be more of a dictating kind of thing for you. He plays at the base of a 4-1-4-1 for Sociedad, and he also plays at the base of a 3 and has played in the pivot for Spain. So it's not like he can't, I think he's versatile. My only thing is that we've seen Rodri get ran over and rushed in his first season.
And he's smaller than Rodri, blood.
Yeah. Like Rodri got Brock up in his first season at City. Is what it is. Fair enough. Not every player hits the ground running. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a different bedding in time, but he is a similar kind of. He's a little bit smaller than Rodri. He's not the most mobile in the world. He's not a scrub. He's not like a truck, but he's not Wijnaldum in it. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna get around on a mad engine type beat. He's a footballer. He's a pure footballer. Who's like kind of like McAllister, not dead off the ball, but you get it. So
yeah, but the thing is, having him and McAllister together, that midfield's a bit
counterproductive. It can be
it's mad technical, but it's also like, where's the industry in that midfield? You know,
this is where the Premier League. This is where I think Szoboszlai would come in, and he'd be the kind of the legs.
You don't want to be worrying about Szoboszlai, though. I'll be honest.
No, but I'm not even about that.
No, but I'm saying you don't want to be relying on that brother. He's a scrub, innit? If we're being honest, he's not.
Yeah, good. but again, with Szoboszlai, I feel like if you're playing him slightly deeper, because for me, again, same sort of thing. It takes too long to make his mind up. For me, I feel like he chases his touch a lot as well. When he plays slightly deeper, he's got more time on the ball. I think he's got that thing in his head. You know, when these foreign players come in, bro, and they think they've got like Salah when he comes to Chelsea. Man think they got 5, 6, 7 seconds on the ball.
Yeah, they ain't got it.
On the half turn. When you come to the Prem, understand 2 seconds and you're getting smoked. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't want Sobo playing forward. If Elliot plays, Elliot can play in the 10. Elliot can push forward. But if you play Elliot, McAllister, and Zubimendi, for me, that has to be against a team where you know you're going to have 80% of the ball. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? It has to be those type of games. If you're playing Crystal Palace, Selhurst Park, 12:30 kickoff, I need someone who's going to break some legs. Someone who's going to break some legs.
But Sobo's not really that player though. He's physical, but he's not
going to break some legs. But I think he brings he's not fully tenacious. But what Sobo has is that he has physicality. He still has the physicality about him. He's still going to run. He's still going to put the mileage in. For me, people are saying, "Oh, what about Gravy Boat?" For me, Gravy Boat's always biting his lip, and he's half turn and biting his lip. Don't get me wrong. I think Gravenberch is better than Szoboszlai. I've been saying this. You know what I'm saying? I rate Gravenberch. But Gravenberch, Zubimendi, and McAllister, again, it's not enough bite. It's a pretty midfield. It's a pretty boy midfield.
Yeah, but it's not fit for purpose though.
Yeah, it's not. There's no physicality there. So I think there is I think what I will say to Rants, if we do get the signing over the line, if it does happen, it's a good headache to have. Because you don't always have to. You don't have to, bro. No one's putting a gun to man's head and say these men have to play together. You know what I'm saying? No one's saying that. And also, if we are defending the way we defended against you, where in the first 30 minutes it was more of the 2 banks of 4, then bro, like the physicality shouldn't be a massive issue because players are behind the ball.
Yeah, no, it's not an issue if you set up in a mid block like that. Physicality doesn't become an issue. It's more
when you're dominant. If it becomes a basketball game, we'll lose the game.
Yeah, if it gets more expansive, this is where you have problems, isn't it? I don't know. I didn't really notice your mid block too much when we played you.
I'm not saying we sat mad deep because the game was very much like a basketball game. There was
that's what I'm trying to say, bro. And I thought that we got the better of it, like in transition. We just couldn't take our chances, bro. Like from what I saw of you lot, I wasn't quite sure what you were trying to do. This is why I don't know how good a signing this is yet, because I don't know what kind of football you're trying to play. Because it doesn't. I'm not sure. Like, if you're playing a possession football, like a Pep football, then I think it's a great signing. But if you're playing transition football, which it did kind of look like you were kind of playing, then him and McAllister together is a bit of a risk.
Any game that's going to be played in transition, and it's again like a basketball game, I wouldn't opt for playing both of them personally.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, well, you trust your manager to make the right decisions when to use them. And
of course. In the Arsenal game and the Betis game, we were very good. We were very, very good. We were better than Arsenal. I think you guys are better than us when the first teams are out. But I don't think you guys were way better than us. I still think we carved out our own chances. I still think we were clinical in our decision making was better. Our decision making was definitely better in the final third. But
it was.
But in terms of establishing the style against Arsenal and Betis, you'd see it more clearly. We were really trying to. I think we even still tried to do it against United. I think because Konate came in and Sepp van den Berg was there. Sepp van den Berg is cool. He's not good enough to play for Liverpool on paper, but the way Slot plays, Sepp van den Berg he's very comfortable on the ball. Very comfortable on the ball. Konate, you watch the game. At what point did he ever look comfortable on the ball on that left-sided centre-back position? Even though he's not left centre-back, did you not? He just looks very uncomfortable on the ball. When he was trying to fizz it through the lines, the passes were slightly off. Like, I do think Kwanzaa's probably going to get the nod at right centre-back over Konate just because of how calm he is on the ball and his ball-playing ability. But I like the fact that there is variation. Liverpool are able to go long. We like to play through the lines. We're able to sit deep and transition. And we can also have big spells in the game where we keep the ball and we cam the opposition in our half. My thing is that which one do we go forward with? I think it is going to be the one where we try and camp players in their half. But Slot hasn't made a signing yet. This is not his squad. This is Klopp's squad. And I think he even looks at it the way we look at it and go, Liverpool still need more ball players if we are going to go forward with this style of play. And Zubimendi, what a way to start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. Like, if you're not going to sign loads of players, but you sign one quality player, that's the way to do it, bro. That's the way to do it. I'll be real. And that's what I was saying. Like,
it can change the whole dimension of your midfield if you sign.
He can, because he's a quality player. And this is why, I don't know, man was talking yesterday and I was talking about players that change dynamics of teams, innit? Bare people are talking about needle movers in terms of names, but bro, players that can change the dynamic in your team are worth way more. Way more. Like, when I look at Xerxes, he changes the dynamic in Man United's team. if we've been linked with Sander Berger, yeah, if we sign him, he changes the dynamic in our midfield because he's got a profile that we don't have in the team. If you bring in a Zubimendi, he's got a profile of someone that you don't have in the team. Do you know what I'm saying? So he will definitely add something to your team. There's no two ways about it, bro. He's a quality player. Like, I don't think anyone would say he's not. It just depends on the balance and the profiles that you play him with, because he's quality on the ball, but he's not the most he's not a
brute. He's not a brute that's gonna cover
bro, like his physicality, bro. He's just, you get me? The Bray looks about 5 foot.
He's 5'11. He's 5'11.
But he doesn't look it though. Do you know what I mean? He just looks little.
But no, his aerial duel, he actually wins his aerial duels more than he does his ground duels. You know what I'm saying? He's but again,
how many aerial duels are you really contesting in
the Liga? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Them stats are disingenuous.
He's, again, I don't want people to have this misconception that he's a complete scrub off the ball. Like, he's just he's either Tony Kroos, or he's just Tony Kroos. Like, off the ball is just forget about it kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? No, he can cover ground. It's like McAllister, bro. McAllister can cover ground and make challenges, but you're not going to be like, oh yeah, this is going to be the guy to make all the tackles and clean up all the you know what I'm saying? You're not going to make him if you use Zubimendi or McAllister for your industrial work in midfield, you are just stop managing in it. Just go look at another sport, and it's as simple as that.
Yeah, but this is why I'm saying, like, once I know the kind of football that you're trying to play, yeah, for sure, then I'll be able to properly assess.
It's hard to say right now, though, isn't it? Because again, we've only had 3 games. So, bro, we've had 3 games, isn't it? We've had 3 games, and even looking at look at what Ten Hag was doing 2 years ago. Sancho was playing false 9. We man were moving cold. Look at what Poch was doing. Poch had Nkunku and Jackson moving fucked with what's his name, with Mudryk cutting in and looking dangerous. As soon as the season started, out the window, man. Change formation, change personnel. Yes, Nkunku got injured, but better personnel changed. Shit changed, didn't it? Same with you lot. Sancho after doing very well in the false 9. Rasmus wasn't even fit when the season started. Still moved about.
No, and now this season he's not fit again, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Rasmus wasn't fit, so he had every excuse to keep the false 9 going with Sancho in the middle, and I think it was Garnacho and Rashford out wide, and man just changed it. Man changed it for no reason. Man beat Arsenal, you know, and changed it.
I know.
See what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna, again, as much as we like what we see in pre-season, it can still happen where Slot is going, cool, this is what. We beat Arsenal, beat United, this worked. Fuck it. Let's just try something different in the season. I hope that's not the case, because that's when I start to question, man. I'll be honest. When you question what's working, I don't like that. That's not something I like. You know what I'm saying? Especially when Liverpool this is not your squad, and you don't have all the time in the world with Salah, Van Dijk, Trent, and VVD. You know what I'm saying? You don't have all the time with these, man. VVD and Salah are 32 going 33. I think VVD's 33. He might even be 33 already. You know what I'm saying? You don't have all the time in the world. This is a little taster of what you can do at the higher level with a few additions if you can get them over the line. We already know that next year is going to be the year for Liverpool where we have to sit there and go, you know what? Time up, we go again, rebuild we play the long game. You know what I'm saying? It's a new Liverpool, it's a new face. You've still got the superstars this year, if they all stay for this window, hopefully, likely anyway, so the season starts in 8 days. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's the deal with their man's contracts though? Because I swear you got bare man that haven't signed a new deal yet.
Salah, it looks like Salah's going to be leaving on a free, as what we know right now. It looks like Salah could be going on a free. My way, I would have preferred to give him a 1-year contract extension, sell him next year for about 50 M's to Saudi, so we get it all up front. You know what I'm saying? You can get it all up front. That's not to say that still can't happen. You can sign a contract extension at any time. That's not to say that can't happen. But I think it's
not looking like
not right now. It's looking like on a free. Salah will go on a free. Van Dijk, the club are very relaxed about Van Dijk's contract situation at the moment. Very relaxed with VVD. Alisson, we know Liverpool have got that. Liverpool trying to get the Valencia keeper. In the case that Alisson leaves next year, so there's uncertainty there. Remember, sometimes it's all about what you don't hear. If you don't hear anything about a player, that's when there can actually be some danger. We've been in how long have we been in the game to know these things now? You know what I'm saying? And with Trent, obviously, the club are obviously gonna. We know this. The club are gonna offer him something. The club are gonna offer him everything in it. Let's be honest. The club are gonna throw everything at Trent.
Yeah. He's gonna get a big. He's gonna get a big bag.
And it's whether or not he says yes or no to that. So for
He'll
me,
probably take it.
Yeah. So I think so too. But Salah will probably go on the free. The club seem quite relaxed about Van Dijk, and Alisson's actually the one where I think. To be fair, hopefully Ederson goes, and Saudi kind of relax on the Alisson thing. Hopefully, because they want both. They want one of them in it, and they could try to go for both. But yeah, that is what it is. So those four, there's still uncertainty around all four of them. But I reckon Trent and Van Dijk will be the ones who stay. But even so, bro, two of the spine I think are definitely going next season. So with all four of them here, it would if Zubimendi walks through that door. I'm not saying he has to hit the ground running, but it would be very beneficial for him to hit the ground running for Liverpool to have one big push. With
everyone there, because there's going to be a natural drop off next season when you lose 100%, a few players.
100%, absolutely. And I'm not going to sit here. You know me, bro. You know what type of Liverpool fan I am. I'm not dumb, bro. Man ain't stupid. I'm not sitting here. When do I sit here and go, Liverpool are going to do this, Liverpool are going to do that?
Yeah.
I'm not stupid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, talk about this Prem like it's bread and butter to win. This is a farmers league, bro. Right now, this is a farmers league. The entertainment factor comes from the battle of Champions League football, not for the actual trophy itself. But people will never want to admit that because they're stuck in this vein of form that the Premier League is this almighty league. No, it's the league with the most money. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. 100%. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's going to be interesting to see how that wraps up anyway, because yeah, man, if Zubimendi ends up coming to England and no one in Spain can tempt him to stay there, then yeah, bruv, it's a big statement, isn't it? That with the players that you've kept, and the fact that you haven't made too many changes, there's going to be a certain level of
that will maintain
continuity that will be decent. Do you know what I mean?
Think that's what people
just adding.
I think that's the mistake some of the teams made in pre-season. Like, obviously, Rants, I know you pop into my streams. If you saw how the man them were talking before the Arsenal game, the cheekiness of that. You know what I'm saying? The cheekiness man were coming with about what they're going to do to us and that. And in my head, it was just like, yeah, cool, we ain't signed no one, but no one's left. Apart from Thiago and Matt. But Thiago and Matt barely played last season. So no one who's playing last season really left. So the players, even if the players aren't really sure what to do for what Slot wants, they can just revert back to type, which is still as good as what you man were. Well, I'm talking to Arsenal, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. No, you're right. You're right. It could be interesting. Sometimes less is more, bruv. So we just need to wait. We just need to wait and see, innit? But if you do sign him, it's a big statement.
It is a statement. Obviously, there were links to Bastoni. I don't know if you saw the Bastoni links as well that have been coming out. Obviously,
he's a baller.
Apparently, Inter need to sell. But for me, I was saying though, I don't know if Liverpool have got I don't know if Liverpool have got the swagger to just rock up and yank Inter's best centre back after them winning the Scudetto. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. If Bastoni walks for the door, bro, are you mad?
Yeah, he's cold. I wanted him at United still.
Bro, Inacio who? And you know what I'm saying? Inacio who? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Then, like, even then, and if Gomez actually, I know Gomez is going to stay now, but if Gomez did want to go, then Gomez can go. If you bring in Bastoni, you know what I'm saying? I know Gomez is good utility for good positions at a good level, but bro, you bring in a Bastoni and you're talking business, bro. You're talking, you're talking Kanate Kwanzaa in the cups.
What happens to Van Dijk then? Do you know what I mean? Because long term, surely
Bastoni's
got to be done though. Bastoni's I know, but 25. What I'm saying is, do you reckon he's done?
No, not at all. I think you could easily look at Bastoni. You can play him either side of the centre back. Because remember, Inter the Milan play a back three. So for me, Bastoni is good enough to play right centre back or left centre back. It probably puts a battery in Kanate's back to start doing more footwork on the ball. You know what I'm saying? Kwanzaa's going to get more minutes in the cups. I think he's still going to get minutes in the league. If this is all, if we're all talking hypotheticals here, and with Van Dijk, you know how Van Dijk can have that relaxation about him that Liverpool fans. If there's one thing, listen, for me, Van Dijk is still the best centre back in the world. But for me, with Van Dijk, everyone knows, even in our fan base, he has that relaxation about him. you know. And if you bring in a Bastoni, you can't. There's no more relaxation. Van Dijk can put in a stink. I know will start next game, but at the same time, you bring in Inter Milan's best centre back, because Inter Milan are not scrubs, bro.
No, not at all.
They are not scrubs. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Like I think with that, it will be like if your four centre backs are VVD, Bastoni, Konate, and Kwanzaa, then we're looking good. We're looking good defensively, and especially if he's going to have the protection. Again, no one's asking Bastoni to defend 50 yards in 3v2s like in the Klopp system. No one's asking him to do that. You know what I'm saying? No
it's a different system, bro. So different things are required from the players.
Yeah, and if you notice, we're looking at different centre backs. Like we wouldn't have been linked with a Bastoni previously. You know what I'm saying? We would have been linked with a defender like Konate, who's going to dominate 1v1 battles from a high standing position.
Someone, and preferably can defend wide areas and that. Like,
yeah,
it's a different,
exactly. When the wing backs fly forward. So this is what I mean when I say, listen, boy to boy, I don't think Liverpool have the swagger to go and I'm realistic in it. I don't think Liverpool have the swagger to go and say, yo, we'll take him. We'll take him off your hands. That's a Real Madrid thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not something we're known for doing. Don't get me wrong. When there's a release clause involved, Liverpool can move tappy, innit? We have moved tappy. We've moved very tappy when it comes. Look how quickly we got the Szoboszlai deal done. 48 hours.
You paid big dough for that scrub, though.
Big dough, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even McAllister. It was done.
Yeah, when you're ready to move, you move.
Yeah, we make our move, innit? So, obviously, Zubimendi and Bastoni would be ideal. It would be ideal.
Yeah, that would be a crazy window, blood. If you get them two, that's bruv. You man gotta be thinking about challenging, bro. Those are two solid
100%. Even though there's a new manager, we have to be thinking about challenging. Now, win the Premier League, I think it's a big ask of a new manager. For any new manager to go and win the league, that's not already got GOAT status. So don't get me wrong. If like Ancelotti came to Liverpool,
it's different. Yeah.
I'm not going to be sitting there going, oh yeah, there needs to be an adaptation hit. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But because Arne Slot ain't really got pedigree like that, I'm not going to sit here and ask him to go and win the league. I think like that's a bit too much to ask. But if you go in, if FSG go, all right, here's Zubimendi, here's Bastoni, and here's a backup right winger for Salah if he needs a bit more time because he's getting on.
Yeah, that's pressure.
Yeah, go do something with that. Go do. We're going to give you a year with a good team, and then when the big boys leave the year after, then the pressure can maybe, then you can kind of say, cool. Then we'll allow you to have the drop off after that because the big boys are going to be leaving.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, people are going to say Conte won in this first season. It's Antonio Conte. Arne Slot is not Antonio Conte, bro.
Yeah, he's not.
Let's not do that. Let's use our brains here today. You know what I'm saying? No one was talking about Arne Slot before Klopp yelled his name 100 times at Anfield final day. You know what I'm saying? Who was talking about Slot? No one. Whose list was he on? No one's. So let's not do that.
I hear it. You know I hear it. No, it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see what I go on, but at least you're getting linked with decent names, innit? That's the most important thing.
Yeah, bro, because it's not been that. Like people are saying, Monts, you need to act right. But Rants, you know, I hate when people tell me how to act, you know, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
I hate when people tell me, don't tell me how to act. You know what I'm saying? Man are telling me I'm getting too excited. I've not seen, bro. We're the only team in the top 5 leagues not to sign someone. What do you expect man to do, bro?
And then when you are going to sign, man, you're getting linked with proper ballers.
Bro, that's like putting Shen Xie in the same room with a man that's been in jail for 20 years, blood. You expect man to act right? You expect man to play it cool?
I hear it.
You get it, bro? Come on. Let's not do that, bro. I'm tired of that, bro. Let man be excited. And if we don't sign him and we end up with egg on our face, so be it, blood. I'm ready to be hurt again. Yeah, as I say, Caicedo, if it happens, bro, Caicedo and Lavia walked in the Conference League so Zubimendi could run for Liverpool in the Champions League. I said it. I said it with chest. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't happen...
Well, if you end up starting the season with Endo, McAllister and Szoboszlai, how are you feeling about that? That's mad.
No, I'm not feeling great still.
That's what I mean. The lines are, bruv, it's a thin line, you know.
I don't think Endo's going to start anyway because Slot don't rate Endo. We know this. It's been openly said. It's published. That's been publicized. Man, don't rate Endo, bro. You don't rate him. It's as simple as that.
But that's
Endo
the thing.
Don't want to leave, though. Endo don't want to leave.
Football's mad. Football's mad, though, because it is a thin line, bro. It's just like us, yeah. We went and copped Lenny Euro, yeah. And brother, that literally, we're probably gonna start the season with with fucking Maguire and Lindelof at centre back, because Leach is probably not gonna be fit to start. Like the just came back.
He's not even up to speed as well. Xerxes not match fit apparently as well. He's still getting up to speed.
Yeah, but they all came back training at the same time. Like now, Xerxes trained an extra week, so Xerxes can be on the bench. Like Xerxes been training with Bruno.
There's actually no excuse not to run Sancho full snap.
Bruno, Dallo. I think Bruno, Dallo, Xerxes, and I think one other player have been training together. Do you know what I'm saying? They've been training together. Then the week after is when the rest of them man have come through.
Bro, so the bottom line is it's Wan-Bissaka already. He's just cop blocking you, man, and that's just the bottom line.
Bro. Luke Shaw, bro. It's Luke Shaw, the two Argentines, and Kobe Mino have only just come back to training this week. So them man ain't ready, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We can't really start Leacher in the Community Shield. It doesn't make sense. So it's probably going to be a Lindelof and Maguire or Evans and Maguire sitch, bro, which is crazy.
No, facts. I mean, and this is what I'm saying. So my thing is that what I was like, cool. I went on my little rampage yesterday because I was like kind of, because not everyone, but large parts of fan bases and a few panel members make jokes about Liverpool not making any signings. And I think for me, it's just incredibly cheeky because from a Man United standpoint, it was looking good to begin with. And now Wan-Bissaka's being an idiot. Now things are stalling. Your main signing in Euro is injured for 3 months. And Xerxes not match fit. So you're actually going into the season the same as last season. You know what I'm saying? So
if not weaker.
Yeah, literally. You've taken a step back. Not in the face of things, because Iniesta here, you've got two guys in. Mazraoui and Delic will still probably come through the door before the window ends. But going into the season, match day 1, you man are weaker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur. Don't get me wrong. If you know ball, Archie Gray is a bad man. But Archie Gray isn't even a bona fide starter for Spurs.
He can't be starting. He's a youth.
Exactly. So what the fuck have Spurs improved on? Fuck and all, Rants. Fuck and all. Arsenal Football Club. Calafiori. No one can sit there and tell me Calafiori is a 100% starter because I'm still seeing Bible scriptures with Timber. For left back. I'm still seeing Timber and Bible scriptures. So at the end of the day, Arsenal have changed fuck and all too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One signing and you're on par with them man already. Give it a rest. You know what I'm saying?
That's a strange one because I think that Timber probably ends up displacing Ben White over the season. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and so we'll see what happens over time. And then you look at Chelsea, them man are signing nobodies. I don't give a fuck. They're signing nobodies.
That fucking Omicron is
Omicron Percy 8 from Futurama blood.
Bro, he's dusty. Oh my days, brother.
You see it, and Dave Slacks, bro, he ain't even better than Datro, blood. If I'm Datro, I'm fuming, fam. I'm fuming if I'm Datro. You know what I'm fuming if I'm Datro. 100. How about this? I'm fuming if I'm Broha. If I'm Broha, I'm fuming.
Yeah, because now that you is crazy though. Do you know what I'm saying? The you is trash though.
If the Oshermen will have a conversation, but as it stands, Dewsbury Hall and Tosin, just give me a break. But they still have numbers in the signage, so whatever. And who's the other one that I didn't mention? There's someone else. Man City have let go of Alvarez. They bought in Savio, but Savio was done in January.
Yeah, they ain't done nothing yet.
So they ain't done nothing either. So this whole Liverpool ain't doing fuck all. Everyone else is going into match day 1 doing fuck all as well. You know what I'm saying? Man, I've just gone again. Man, have gone on the settings and hit reset to default.
Yeah,
that's what they've hit. You've gone on COD and gone reset to default. Your buttons.
Yeah, but this is the only thing for me. Yeah, that is the only thing that's quite comforting for me is that no one else ain't doing nothing either. If I looked around and everyone else was doing a Mazza, yeah, and we weren't doing nothing, I'd be a bit worried. But because I'm looking around and no one's really doing nothing, that's the only reason I'm like, you know what? As much as this is dead, yeah, like no one's really getting away from us. Do you know what I'm saying? Not any further away from us than they were before. That's the only thing why I'm a bit.
Rants, this is why I find it so cheeky that man are onto my team for not making signings, bro. I find it so cheeky. No one else is making moves. Everyone spoke about Newcastle getting raided. Everyone's still there.
Yeah.
Everyone's still there. Man are talking about Gahey the whole window. Gahey's still there.
Yeah, there are talks of him going to Newcastle.
Yeah, bro. Man are talking about Elise. He didn't go to no Premier League side. The same names have been regurgitated for 5 to 7 weeks, bro. The same names. It was Elise, Marino, Gahey, Calafiori, and I think that's it. The same names have been regurgitated. Neto's another one. You know what I'm saying? The same. Most of these men are going to end up at signing a new contract or staying where they are. Sesko, you get it? All these guys end up staying where they are, bro, or going abroad. You know what I'm saying? All these moves have pretty much either fallen through or not happened. Paqueta wanted to do a bet Victor, so he ain't going City. So that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So more time, I just don't like that sort of that cheekiness, bro. Everyone's hitting reset on default and we go again in it. And that's what it is. Don't get me wrong. Signings will happen after the season starts. But just if we're talking going into match day 1, you know what I'm saying? It's not that. More time, man aren't really making crazy moves right now. You know what I'm saying? Villa are doing all right, but they lost Douglas Luiz. So even they're breaking even, in my opinion.
No, you're right, bro. Do you know what I mean? And to this comment saying, you think it makes it worse, he can bridge the gap. You know what it is, yeah? Brother, we are having to recover from so many years of being poorly run, bro. United have been poorly run for the best part of 20 years. One window's not going to be able to sort that out. Because even the thing with Wan-Bissaka, yeah, asking for a payout to leave, that was Harry Maguire last season. Same thing happened. West Ham came in with a bid, wanted to get paid. Do you know what I mean? And I think last season, I think West Ham put in a bid for McTominay and Maguire, bro. David Moyes, a joint bid of something like 50 odd million, and we turned it down. So it's one of them ones where, bro, like, I can't even blame Ineos for what's going on because Harry Maguire said he wanted to be paid to leave or he weren't leaving. Now, McTominay saying he don't want to go Fulham. Do you know what I'm saying? He'll rather leave on a fucking free next year because McTominay is going to be 28 or 29 this year and it'll be his last big contract. So he'll rather leave on a free year and get a big signing on fee and get to dictate his future a bit better, bro. The whole thing is scandalous, bro. And you can't really blame Ineos for that, bro. Like I said, yeah, to Saeed and them, man, yeah, at the very beginning of all this, yeah, I would have taken Man United to go and get De Zerbi, yeah, a different coach, and use the transfer money to just cancel contracts, blood, and play the season with just a handful of players, like 16 players that we had here, and use the youth team, blood. That 60 million, yeah, or whatever we spent, probably about 40 odd million that we spent, yeah, on Xerxes and Thingy up front. I would have used that to terminate the manager's contract and to pay Wan-Bissaka his fucking 6 million to fuck off and pay Harry Maguire his money to fuck off as well, blood. I would have paid these men to leave. Because at the end of the day, yeah, the actual culture around the club, yeah, is crazy right now. It's crazy right now. Man are just sitting there getting paid, bro. And like when man are trying to say that, this ain't on the manager. Like I said to Marcel, I said this is 100% on the manager. It's 100% on the manager. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we wouldn't be saying we need 6 men in this window if the manager didn't sign so poorly for the last 2 years. Forget how much money, yeah, that we spent on the players. Forget that for a second. Because if Anthony comes in and he does well, no one's talking about 90 million. No one's talking about it. People are only talking about the price tag because he's flopped. No one's talking about the Mason Mount. No one's talking about the Mason Mount price tag, yeah, if he doesn't flop. People are only talking about the price tag because these men are flopping, bruv. So because of that, even if we spend all of that money, yeah, even if we spend all of that money on decent players, I could write off the 400 million because we wouldn't be needing 6 players in the window. The 2 players we brought in might have been enough. Like when more of the players that you brought in flopped than didn't, that's on you. Forget the price tag for a second, bro. The reason why we need 6 men in the first place is because the manager did not recruit properly. That's why. It's got nothing to do with anything else, bro. And I rate Lissandro. Lissandro's a good player. But at the end of the day, like, it is what it is, bro. Like, if man are turning around and saying that Lissandro's the only signing that he made, yeah, that we could say is a decent signing. Come on, bro. You trying to tell me that there's not better centre-backs out there than Lisandro Martinez, bro? There are, bro. Like, he's a good player. Do you know what I'm saying? But, bro, like, man could get a player at his level for half the money.
And he wasn't even like a full-on centre-back. He was a centre-back, left-back. He wasn't even a specialist in his position when you
Brother, this youth shorter than me, blood, and he's playing centre-back, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's a liability fitness-wise as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just good that he's so accomplished on the ball that it works.
He's great on the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? But the fucking point is, yeah, Lisandro Martinez is all he's got to show for 400 mil. That's all he's got to show for it.
Yeah, and it's absolute, and it's dire. And more time, and even the other guys you're looking at are guys that this man has actually previously worked with as well. You know what I'm saying?
It's not good enough. These men are always trying to take the pressure off the manager.
Off topic. Does it concern you that, like, don't get me wrong, I actually like Mazraoui, by the way. I was very impressed with him in the Champions League. And with De Ligt, I believe he does deserve a second chance. But does it concern you, bro, that, like, all these men played under Ten Hag, like, and he keeps saying, this isn't, like, I don't sign players that previously played for me. It's not a Dutch thing. It's not an Ajax thing.
It doesn't concern me because of the profiles of these players. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't. That's the only reason why it doesn't concern me. It, like, for instance, the Amrabat thing, it didn't make sense, the signing. Like, Mazraoui, because of Mazraoui's profile, it made, like, cool. I don't have a problem with the fact that he played for the manager. De Ligt, because of his experience and stuff like that, it doesn't really bother me. But there's other players like the Antonys and that, bro, it's jarring. Like, it's just like, come on, what are we doing? Like, even the teams that sold Antony to us were like, right, these man being serious, bro. Quick thing. We run that. They knew they robbed us. They knew they robbed us, bro. This is my problem. Like, because of the way we're scouting right now, and because of the way we have our shortlist, it's fine. Like, Ten Hag said that De Ligt was on the shortlist anyway. So it's one of them ones. I believe that. I believe he was on the shortlist. This thing about Maguire and Wan-Bissaka, it doesn't care who signed these brothers, Wan-Bissaka coming under Oli, Maguire coming under Oli as well. But the point is, this manager has shown with Jadon Sancho, when he don't like a man, he can freeze you out. Why didn't the manager freeze these two men out and force them to leave? Why didn't he do that? Why didn't he do that? The reason why Sancho went on loan is because my man got banned from the canteen, bro. And he had to go find someone else to play football. Why didn't he do that to Maguire? Why didn't he do that to Wan-Bissaka? Why didn't he do that to Lindelof? Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe not so much Rashford, because Rashford's commercial value to the club, I understand it. But why not do it to these two? Why not do it to Scott McTominay? You know why? Because when Scott McTominay was saving this guy's bacon when he should have got sacked last season, he was sucking him off. This is the thing with this manager. This manager came out last season and was talking about how well Harry Maguire's playing and how well he's taken the armband being stripped of him and how professional he is and sucking him off, bro. He should have binned him in the reserves and told him, yo, what? You don't want to go West Ham? Say no more. You're not.
That's usually how it goes. When a player don't want to leave, you know what happens. They get banished to the shadow realm, bro.
That's what should happen. This manager, because he was more concerned about keeping his job, than standing on business. This is exactly why, he brought these players back in. Because at one point, Wan-Bissaka was frozen out. At one point, Maguire was frozen out. At one point, McTominay weren't getting minutes. Then all of a sudden, he scored a couple goals off the bench, crashing the box. And all of a sudden, McTominay's starting again. This is on the manager, bro. This is on the manager, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you can fucking coach, even if we got injuries, bring someone else in. We saw it with Spurs, bro. Man froze out Eric Dyer. Their man played 4 fullbacks at the back against Man City. They didn't play a centre-back because they didn't have one. They didn't have one. Stand on fucking business. If a man gets injured, bring in a fucking youth team player. Bro, Jose Mourinho played Scott McTominay at centre-back in protest because he's like, I ain't got no defenders that I want, that are suitable to do the job. This manager's a fucking dickhead, bro. Most of the problems that we have are his making, bro. They are. They are. Because those were the choice of players that he wanted. Forget the price. If all the players were success, or at least 80% of them, we wouldn't need 6 players in this window. We would only need 2. And we've got 2 players. We should be happy with our window. How come Liverpool can sign 2 players in this window, hypothetically, a centre-back and a centre-mid, and you're happy to go on with the season? Why the fuck do we need to sign 6? And we spent more money than you anyway. It's on the manager, bro. Like, I don't know why people are trying to absolve the manager. The reason why we got no money to spend is because the manager wasted our money. He wasted our money on players that weren't good enough. That's it. So I don't want to hear all this other shit. People blaming Ineos and that. This is not Ineos's problem. They got their hands tied. They're doing what they can. But they're well within their right to turn around to this manager and say, you spent 500 million in the last 2 seasons. You ain't getting no more money unless we can sell players. Deal with what you've got. They're well within their right to say that. You got Lenny Euro. You got Joshua Zirkzee, bro, to add to what you've already fucking spent. 500 plus million, bro. You spent 250 million plus on Mason Mount, who ain't good enough to start for us. Højlund, who weren't good enough to lead the line for us, so we had to buy another fucking striker. Man is saying that Zirkzee is a Martial replacement. Technically, he's not a Martial replacement. Technically, he's not. Because Højlund ain't good enough to lead the line. We spent 72 million on someone that's not good enough to lead the line, so now we need to bring in another striker. Don't tell me that they spent 72 million on a striker that they thought was going to be a squad player. Am I a dickhead? You only spend 72 million if you think this brother's leading your line. Am I lying?
Bro, they knew what I was doing with Rasmus. Come on now. That's not...
Brother, if you spend that money, thinking that you've got someone that's playing up front for you. That's what you think. You don't spend that on a squad player. You go and get a striker alone.
The commercial hype around Rasmus from the club, bro, is crazy, bro. Like,
brother, Rasmus Højlund, 72 million, 60 million Mount, 90 million Anthony, bro. Do the maths. Them 3 players.
It's actually unforgivable. You know that's actually unforgivable. That
we need to get sacked for that.
Unforgivable, bro.
Do you know what I mean? He needs to get sacked for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Just those 3 silence alone is enough to lose your job. So then don't turn around and say that the manager's getting shagged, bro. Nah. He had the energy for the wrong players. Benching Ahmad all season when you should have played for fucking Ahmad. Do you know what I mean? When you should have played Ahmad, bro. Brother was playing forcing ahead of Ahmad. And now Ahmad is going to end up replacing Anthony. Your brother you spent 90 million on. You spent 90 million.
And still ended up falling out with anyway.
But that's what, bro, you spent 90 million on a Don and he's not better than someone we already had at the club. So you wasted that 90 million. It could have gone somewhere else. And then we sent Sancho out on loan and then he gets to a Champions League final. You spent 90 million on a position we didn't need filling.
But it was all but the papers, but the cracks are all covered by FA Cup.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. So it's funny how these Ten Hag brothers, want to try and rewrite history and try and take the blame away from him and blame Ineos for the predicament that we're in right now. No, we're in this predicament because of him. People can turn around and say, oh, the manager doesn't choose how much the players cost. That is also true. But the price of the players ain't a problem. Because like I said, if they all cost what they cost, but they were playing at the level they were supposed to play at, we wouldn't need to spend much money in this window anyway. Like, what have we got to show for our 400 million? Nothing. That's why I laugh at Chelsea. They spent $1 billion, and they look like they need to spend another $1 billion. They got nothing to show for that £1 billion. They still got no defense. They still got no striker. Do you know what I'm saying? And even in the wide areas, they're looking shit as well. Like, bro, it's only the midfield. It's not about how much you spend. It's what you've got to show for what you spent.
And from understanding position from where you are originally, I think sometimes people remember that, you know, when people say, oh, you ain't made best. And then sometimes, like, I'd expect Arsenal to make 5-6 signings. I expect them to make 1-2 quality signings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the stage they are now.
Yeah, because that's the stage they're at. I always say that United and Chelsea are always going to make more signings than the people ahead of them right now, simply because they have more to do. The base level is lower, so more wholesale changes are needed. You can't keep buying 5 players every window. You know what I'm saying? You have your base and you build around your base. So some windows, it might just be 1 or 2 signings. It might just be 1 signing because there's not many outgoings. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got your base and your spine. Chelsea have no spine currently. United have no spine. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. For you guys to bring in 4 players, I'd expect you guys to bring in 4 players minimum in the window. You know what I'm saying?
But we need more than that. We need 2 midfielders.
Well, yeah,
more.
We
need another centre back. We still need a left back. Yeah.
Yeah. And especially like, bro, as I said,
but after spending 400 million in the last season and a half, we shouldn't need to bring in 5 players in this window. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, 400 million pounds spent, as I said, 90, 60, and whatever on Anthony.
Bruv, nearly 300 million on players that are going to be squad
squad depth if he was to really bring in quality. And then on top of that, Varane's been let go on top of that. So you lost Varane and you're 400 million deep on guys that might not even start once you actually get some proper quality. Take it in.
There you go. But man think it's not the manager's fault though.
Bro, listen, man. You know where I stand with all of that. You know what I'm saying? There's players you can still get on the cheap. That's why for me, I don't think it's always about the high standing, high priced, inflated wages, demanding, ego-driven players. Because first of all, as I said, you have a narcissist and a liar for a manager. Like Wolowski said, how can you be rude and dead?
Yeah, bro, the man's gaslighting everyone.
And dead, bro. You man are rude and dead. You can't be tactically inept and cocky.
You know what's crazy, bro? Maguire, Lindelof, McTominay are not Ten Hag signings. Cool. All of which, he's had 2 seasons to get them out of the club. Last season, when Harry Maguire said, that he wants to be paid to go to West Ham, should have put him in the reserves. That's what we should have done. This season with Victor Lindelof, did he go Euros? He didn't go Euros. Was Sweden in the Euros? No, I don't think so. Exactly. So I'd have called my man up on his summer holidays and said, yo, my G, look for another club. Don't come back, innit? Safe. That's it. Scott McTominay, same thing. Yo, look for another club. Don't come back, safe. Easy work, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing?
Bro, it's been happening in football for years. Surplus to requirements, bro. The biggest of names at some points in their career have been told, you are surplus to requirements. You know what I'm saying? Man, I've not seen the way Jose dealt with Bastion.
Brother, but you know what? I didn't like the way he dealt with Bastion because it was Bastion and Bastion had skin in the game. But someone like McTominay, you ain't got skin in the game, bro. You can't dash.
I'm not saying Bastion.
No, but that's the way you let a man know he's surplus.
Yeah. Like, I'm talking about the way a man like that was like. Take it in. Bastian Schweinsteiger was ghosted from the Man United squad and not even told to his face. Yeah, a player of that ilk, even though he was 32 at the time. I think he was 32, 33, max 33. But you've got Scott McTominay's and you've got Harry Maguire's who are now sitting there at the same Man United club telling you, well, you know what? If you gotta leave, you gotta pay man out, bro. I'm not leaving. Bastian Schweinsteiger got treated like some any player, but Maguire's still getting minutes and being hailed, and you know what I'm saying? That is crazy. How you think it should be the other way around? How the players are treated?
No, 100%. But this is what I'm saying. Man United are treating these scrubs too well. This is my problem. Man need to treat them like they ain't shit, because they ain't shit. And this is the problem with this club. They need to get ruthless, bro. They need to get ruthless. We can't be letting players hold us ransom, bro. We don't want you here no more. Period. And a lot of these players would rather stay at Man United and get reduced minutes than go somewhere else, because their brands are attached to the club.
So is that what Aaron is? Aaron doing the same thing as
he's saying, I don't want to leave now. I can leave on a free next season. So if you want me to leave now, pay me the year of my contract and I'll leave now.
Oh yeah, his team or his team. I don't know if it's his team or whatever.
No, it's his team, but I don't give a fuck.
He's basically, you know, I guess. So I think that's just mad cheeky though.
Of course it's mad cheeky because their man are saying, listen, if I sell you as an asset to someone else, why the fuck should I have to pay you to leave, bro? So that means you don't want to play football, bro. And this is my problem, with a lot of these footballers. They don't want to play football, bruv. They don't want to play.
And you gotta remember, you know, you dropped 50 M's on this kid as well, by the way. Sorry, Rants. You dropped 50 M's on this kid as well, by the way.
Bro,
in a
these
market
man
where
don't
50...
want to play ball, bro. Because if you said to a man, yo, if you stay, you're not playing. These men will sit down there and they'll sit there, you know. They'll sit there and they won't play for that money. This is the kind of footballers we're dealing with now. Them man don't want to play ball. Because if you're Wan-Bissaka, yeah, you got no England caps, bruv. You're not getting called up for England. You're not starting at Man United. You ain't really been a starter at Man United since Oli, really. You're at an age now where you could go somewhere, play week in, week out. Play week in, week out. And you'll rather stay at Man United, bro. Man are talking about leaving 7 million. It's not leaving 7 million, bro. If you get sold to someone else, you go get your money elsewhere. Period. But my man's saying, yo, but I can leave on a free. It's a business thing. I get that. So now you're gonna sit down for a whole.
They're trying to get their bread, but it's, you know what it is, bro. Again,
bro, it's Man United's fault as well, because they never should have let his contract run down to the last year in the first place.
But there's many variables, bro. But at the end of the day, when it comes to this sort of stuff, you can just tell that the best interest for the club is not at hand. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's that.
That's not on Ineos, because
it's not on Ineos.
Ineos have come in and he's on his last year. As soon as a player gets 2 years away from, you force them out the club if they're not going to re-sign. Force them out. You never let it get to the last year.
It should never get to the last year. But I'm saying, like, bro, what I'm trying to say is that Aaron Wan-Bissaka knows, like we said this on BSB, his team knows that he's the linchpin for Mazraoui and De Ligt.
Yeah.
Or even Dumfries, he used to go and get him. He knows. It's down to him. His team now know that. They know that. And then on top of that, they're going to use that to get what they can out of the club. Now, to me, that shows a lack of respect and a lack of affinity and a lack of relationship to the badge. Just to the badge. And I'm not saying every player has to die for the badge and love the badge and do this. You know what I'm saying? Because that in footballers is dying out anyway. That whole thing with players and football clubs and affinities is, come on, you don't really see that as much anymore. But when you respect the club and you respect the position, I don't think you do things the way things are being done. You know what I'm saying? Like, if let's say Wan-Bissaka loved the club, he would have done what he needed to do for the club to get where they need to get to move forward. Both clubs.
But bro, I've said the same thing, with players and managers, bro. These things just show a lack of relationship in general, and it shows you how poorly the club's been run.
There's no affinity, Rants,
because the club's been run poorly, and this is what it is. And again, that's not Ineos's fault, and this is why man have to say, don't turn around, and blame Ineos for the fact that these men have overpaid players like Wan-Bissaka, and allowed him to get to a point where he's got the leverage. The club fucked up, because when you handed out that contract, man should know, when there's 2 years left, this is when we need to start talking about a contract extension, or we need to force you out the club. We're not allowing your shit to get to the last year. We're not allowing it. So even if it means we stick you in the reserves, we stick you in the fucking reserves, mate. This is just what it is, bro. Them man are not doing it, bro. And you know what it is, a lot of these man got brand deals and all these things. They want to run around saying that, I'm a Man United athlete, bro, and I play for Man United. That's all it's about. It's about the brand. It's not about football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's this?
No, true.
Bro, I've launched a charm offensive to reject Liverpool. The power play from the club hierarchies complicates things for Liverpool.
But we said this. No, we said this at the start of the stream. We said that Real Sociedad are probably going to do all they can to keep him.
Yeah, of course they are. Yeah,
they're going to do what they can to keep him. You know what I'm saying?
So he'll have to force his way out. It's whether he's willing to do that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As I said, what did we say at the start of the stream? Arsenal want Marino. Liverpool are pushing hard.
Where is Marino, blood? That still hasn't happened yet either, has it?
Bro, I was told Marino's gonna come to the club as soon as Emil Smith-Rowe leaves. because they needed that outgoing for it to happen.
But if they get the Marino money, they definitely don't need your money for Zubimendi.
I don't even think it's the money. I think it's bro. Like, bro, Smith Rowe has played the whole preseason game he's played preseason for these man. I Saeed, brother, please.
Man, I said Rabiot next, blood. You know what?
Hey, Saeed, brother, please. You're already on the hit list, bro. You're already on the hit list. We don't have to do this today, Saeed, because you told me you was getting Ugarte. So please, respectfully.
To be fair, we don't really want Ugarte. So like,
no, I know, but Saeed said he's getting Ugarte. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a Saeed thing.
I hear that, but I think most Man United fans, that I have come across didn't want him in the first place.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that, but but Saeed was happy at the prospect of Ugarte. He was happy at that prospect, and you know what I'm saying. So yeah,
no, I hear it, but we'll be there for the emergency stream once either way. You know, we'll still be there, bro. Listen. There's none of this down.
I said we would be there,
bro. Listen, there's none of this down to fucking shit, diplomatic shit. We'll be there for the emergency stream, mate. You know what I mean? Like, this is what we're doing.
Bro, when you got everything fell through, I was there. I had to be there. So
well,
again, I know. So the game's the game, bro. The game's the game.
This is what it is, bro. So listen, we will be there, bro.
But we already spoke to. If anyone's been watching the stream from the start of the stream an hour ago, we literally said they'll probably do everything they can.
Yeah. It was never going to be straightforward. It was never going to be because this is a brother whose heart is really in Spain, bruv. He doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's had a good Euros and he probably thinks, you know what? Like, what's next on the horizon?
That's why his head's probably been turned because he's thinking, man's actually getting a little bit of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little traction now. Man put respect to my name.
You see it. Man could go Liverpool, then go Barca. Yeah, like the trajectory could be there, you know. And also, you got to remember as well that Barca in a predicament. I wouldn't be surprised if man could be thinking of using Liverpool like for a couple of years, as you said. And when Barca get back on their feet, because they're broke right now,
this is the problem you always have with signing these foreign youths. That's why I say don't do it, bro. Like, honestly, like, it's one of them ones, man. And I can't Brexit rants and that. Nah, bro, listen. A lot of these man, they don't respect the Premier League like that. It's a stepping stone to go somewhere else. I would rather not.
Barca give the pinnacle of ball.
Exactly. I would rather not train up a player for them to give their best years to Real Madrid or Barcelona. I'm not trying to do that because I'm not really trying to do that. And that was my argument with Lenny at the beginning as well. Is because
you didn't want a man who already has his sights as he sees Madrid as the kind of the end game.
Yeah, as the end game, and then he comes and gives us 3 solid years, and then he goes to Real Madrid, 21 years old, and balls out and gives them 10 years. I'll be fuming.
But it does depend, bro. But it does depend on
how much money you get for them, though.
And it depends on the age. Because Zubimendi is 25, I'd still take him for 2-3 years because, or maybe
you'll get him in his prime.
Yeah, I can get those best years, and it's not guaranteed he's gonna move fucked at Madrid.
Yeah.
Or Barca. Look at Coutinho. You know what I'm saying? Look at Hazard. You know what I'm saying? These moves, if you can get 24 to like 28, it's not mad to be a stepping stone at that age. I think it's worse if it's Lenny Yoro where he's 18. So
100%. That's what CR7 done. You know what I'm saying? You get man for that, and then he gives his best years to Real Madrid. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, this is it. So this is where I say with Zubimendi and Marino. Marino's 28, remember? So Zubimendi's 25 and Marino's 28. So
bro, and Marino's already flopped in the Prem as well, but he's coming back for redemption, fam. You know that.
Yeah. So I'm looking, as I said, we're looking like obviously they're gonna do their best to keep Zubimendi, and because it's the 8th of August. And they're going to lose their 2 best centre mids. And these men are already... When did they finish?
There's no way they're letting go of both of them. There's no way in it. So if Marino is going, Zubimendi's not going. I promise you.
So I think one of them
are missing out. Yeah.
One is missing out. So the thing is, because Marino's gone quiet. That whole thing's gone very quiet. Man's in training. He's in training with them.
Them man have been negotiating for time, bro. I'll be real.
Bro, negotiating. They said they struck a deal like 2 weeks ago, bro. Fabrizio, was it Fabrizio? Yeah, Fabrizio. I don't know if Ornstein spoke about it. I don't know. I have to double check. But the Marino thing was, I was heard personal terms. No, not an issue. An agreement has fully been reached. The fee was going to be around 30 M's. It was all, that was all pattern, bro. I've already said to the Arsenal fans, bro, do not let me get Zubimendi and you don't not get Marino. Do not let that
mad thing. Man said that Arteta sent pickpockets to steal his passport and that. You know them was like Marino, blood. Yo, it's crazy. Marino, blood. Listen, man can't find the passport, fam. You get me? The European identification card and that. It's peak, fam. Yeah, I'll be real, like, bro, man ain't getting out of Spain, cuz. So I don't really know what's going on right now, bro. I really don't know.
The only way. Let me see what was said about Marino, because I'm pretty sure, bro, that like, bro, I was getting told here we goes are going to be on the way, bro. Do you know how many streams I had to do on Marino, bro? Because it kept getting tweeted about.
Yeah, I know, but my man, brother, my man's having a horrible summer, boy. Fabrizio, even my brother was cooking him, bruv, because Fabrizio told my brother that Conor Gallagher was going to Spurs, bro, when they done the JD thing together, and he was saying, "Oh yeah, like it's as good as done." And now he's going to Atletico Madrid, blood. You get me? So I can't lie, bro. Like, you know, my guy's had a strange summer, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know you said that. I forgot about the Conor Gallagher stuff.
Yeah, look, man is saying that Sociedad, you're having problems with them. Yeah, bro, because they're a team that don't need to sell. So that, bro, they're gonna play hardball, bro. And I don't think that Zubimendi or Marino are gonna be out here trying to kick down doors to leave, bro. No. It doesn't seem like them man are that unhappy that they want to leave, bro. Them man don't look like the kind of Donnies that are gonna go on strike.
This is what I'm saying, man. Even as I said with Marino, as I said, it might not even be if it's right and personal terms were not a problem for the player, then it has to be the club. Yeah. It has to be the club going, all right, well, because let's be honest, Marino's 28 and they slapped that 30 M's on
him. If it goes through, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Real social that I've looked. Yeah, we know. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. So I think because it's so late in the window, it makes things complicated. But the deal was never going to be simple, anyways. They want the Saudi. If you activate his release clause, they want all the money up front.
Of course,
they want the Saudi thing. You know the Saudi thing.
Yep.
Care.
But this is the problem, bro. This is the problem with the situation. The problem with the situation is the release clause thing. It's money up front. That's what it is, and that makes the release clause things even more of an issue with PSR. PSR is every 3 years, and this is the 3rd year, so everyone's purse strings are tight, blood. Like there's no one that without selling can just go down and slap down 60 million. That's just how it is, bro. And Liverpool don't really have no assets. Liverpool have been sell to buy. You man should have taken the 150 million for Mo Salah last season, bruv. I'll be real. You should have.
Nah. Not for me. No way.
What did you win last season?
Carabao.
Exactly. 150 million or the Carabao Cup. I'd have taken the 1/5.
No, we wouldn't have won. We would have won. We would, bro. Without Salah last season, with Jota's injuries and Darwin being Darwin. And Diaz being Diaz.
I'd have taken a 1/5 for the Carabao.
Who was he bringing in?
Listen, if man said to me right now, they'll give Man United 150, a man had to give up the Carabao Cup that we won 2 years ago. Give me the 150 million.
Forget, bro. Forget the Carabao because Salah didn't even play in the Carabao Cup final. So forget the Carabao.
Yeah, but there you go. So you didn't even need him for that. Like, bro, you could have won him. We
didn't need him for that. Bro, the replacement, whoever the replacement was, I promise you, look at and I'm only saying this because if the other man pulled their weight, Rants, I'll be sitting there going, yep, say no more.
Brother, them man came to you. You do realize that they came to you with a blank check. They wanted to make Mo Salah the face, Arab world.
The money was up front.
Bro, the money was cash, bro. It was name your price. It was that. If you asked for 200, they would have paid the 200, you know.
No,
I promise you, that's what it was. It was that.
But I'm saying right now, we saw what Mo Salah did for Liverpool last season until he got his injury, bro. I'm telling you, we are out of the top 4. We're not finishing top 4, bro. We're not. Darwin's Rants, bro. You know, I don't want to have to keep
Darwin's
saying
awful. Yeah, Darwin's
I don't like, you know what I'm saying? And Jota's out here spending time with the NHS.
Yeah,
more than he spends time on the pitch.
He's made a paper still, Jota.
Man has the lowest goals to minutes record, but spends most of the time on the bench. In the injury room. You know what I'm saying? And then you've got Diaz, who Mr. Flair, Mr. gets you up the pitch, energy, high octane, but does fuck all in front of goal.
Mm.
Then you got Gakpo, who didn't even know it was, who again, hot and cold. Yes, cool. He was played out of position, but you know what I mean. It's not moving the needle, bro. It's not moving the needle.
Yeah, Salah's in his last year now, and he's going to leave on a free after Liverpool turned down 100+ million for him. This is exactly what's going to happen, and this is why, yeah, future-proofing your football sides are so important, bro. Sometimes what feels like a short-term loss, yeah, is a long-term investment, bro. And that's why I would have got rid of him for the sake of a Carabao Cup. I'll be real, because he's your biggest asset that you've had post Suarez, and you're going to get no money for him. That's a crime. Do you not agree?
No, I wouldn't say it's a crime, innit?
For what you've won.
Because remember with Suarez, you won fuck all. Well, we won a Carabao Cup, innit? We won the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, but Suarez. You got so much money, it was calm. Even Coutinho, you got bread for.
Yeah, Coutinho. Yeah, but again, with Coutinho left in his prime, though. Again, left literally bang on in his prime. Salah,
exactly, but you could have got prime money for Salah that wasn't in his prime, and you turned it down.
Yeah, because when Coutinho left, we still had a very good team at this point. When Suarez left, we were shit. Fair enough. When Suarez left, Sturridge got injured, and the team was falling apart. There was still no defense. Gerrard was aging. Cool. When Coutinho left, the team was still building. You know what I'm saying? The front three were there, only just starting to move mountains. We got Van Dijk. Van Dijk was we was always probably going to get Van Dijk. It was always going to happen. You know. So you look at, and we even ended up getting Alisson and Fabinho, fair enough, with the money, but that market was a better market then. Yeah, teams like Monaco, where everyone was pickpocketing Monaco. You know what I'm saying? City went and got Bernardo. We went and got Fabinho. You know what I'm saying? Fair enough. Some of the other teams got the Bakayokos and the Sidives and the other sides of Monaco, but you know what I'm saying? The market was a better market. The market right now ain't that great.
Yeah, but you could have got Elise, bruv.
I don't think Elise would have gone Bayern. We don't have more pull than Bayern. Elise would have gone Bayern, bro.
I don't know.
Unless you put him on 300 racks a week, and that's dead. It's dead.
I hear that, but Bayern ain't got him on 300 racks, like, brother.
Yeah, I know.
But like a little 60 mil.
Got him on, yeah, it's like 180 or some shit. But like, my thing is that with how we're reliant in our front line, there's no Mane and Firmino anymore. We are Mo Salah almost is that front line. And we would have fallen out of the Champions League. We would have had this money to spend without Champions League football. And for me, Liverpool's pool isn't what it used to be. And I still feel like, you know, we don't go for and attract the players that, I wouldn't say we can't attract players, but we don't go for the players that Man United go for, the faces that you man have gone for and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool don't buy superstars. If we fall out of the top four and we don't have Mo Salah, but we have money to spend, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have crazy pool like Man United. I think we still got pool. Liverpool got pool. I'm not saying we don't. You know what I'm saying? And if we go and get Zubimendi, then that shows we still have pool. But I'm saying without the Champions League and with money to spend and with no Mo Salah, for me, that's what it would have been, a downward slope for Liverpool, in my opinion, in the front line anyways. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, 150 mil up front is brilliant. And maybe a couple of years ago, I would have taken that, looking at how the market was. But with this market, bro, 150 million isn't a mad amount of money right now, because man are spending 100 M's on Rice. Man are spending 100 M's on Oshie, man are spending 100 M's on Gyökeres one season, man. Not saying these men are dead ballers, but you get my drift.
No, you're spot on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We've just spoke about Mount 60 M's. We just spoke about Anthony 90 M's. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you know, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Enzo, Caicedo. And we put 109 million up for Caicedo without selling, man. After spending money on McAllister. So it's not like the money ain't there. The money's there. You know what I'm saying?
I hear all of that, but I say that to say this, yeah. The money you could have got, yeah, for Mo Salah last season, yeah, is identical to the money that you could have got for him in his prime. And the fact that he wasn't in his prime, you should have sold his blood clot, Brad. If a brother came to me, obviously, if I had a whip, someone came to me and said, yo, I will give you the price of your car, yeah, as if it was brand new, blood, and I'd had it for 5 years, there's something to think about. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of cars don't hold their value. Footballers don't hold their value, especially past their prime. The fact that this brother, is past his prime, and not only did he hold his value, but you could argue that his value went up because how much did you pay for him?
Wait, Rants, hear this.
How much did you pay for him?
Who? Mo? 44 mil. 44 mil.
Well, there you go. And they offered you 3 times what you paid for him,
4 times.
4 times what you paid for him when he was past his prime, and you still said no. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy, blood. Hey, guys, who was it? Was it fucking Schroeder, yeah? I swear it was Schroeder that turned down I think he turned down 150 million in the NBA, then ended up getting like 30-something million or something. One of them Donnies. My man turned down the Supermax and that, ended up getting smoked, fam. You know, man turned down the money and then man ended up with some dead contract, bro. Like, bro, take the money.
Wait, hold on. Listen to this. Real Sociedad boss is leading the drive to tempt Martin Zubimendi to stay in Spain, telling how good the life is in Spain with the mountains.
That's it, bro.
He didn't even say you got a new contract there. He didn't say new contract, money. Pre the mountains.
Yeah, man. Fresh air in that, bro. Fresh seafood in that.
Bro, pre the mountains. Pre the mountains. You see that tan? You're gonna lose that. The galley ain't gonna want you. That's what man are telling him.
Nah, yeah, bro. He's doing his thing, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. I rate it.
The man said mountains. Listen, we got CGI. Zubimendi, we got CGI over here. You're good.
That's what I mean. You lot can compete for your Zubimendi and all that. You see me? I'm chilling, bro. Run me my young G, bruv. Just get me my Sanderberg, yeah. And
he's on Zubimendi's only on 60 bags.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And he'll get 60 more and stay where he is.
We need to give that. We need to give him the little triple.
Brother, man's gonna say, listen, that man can't give you what I can give you. That's what these men are on, bro. They're gonna say, listen, the weather's dusty in Merseyside. Zubimendi probably thinks Liverpool's in London, bro. Wait till they pull out, the map of the UK and show him where he's gonna be, bloody. He's gonna stay where he is. I'll be real. This is what it is, bro. You're gonna stay where he is, bro. Sanderberger, listen, brother. If we sign him, that'll be one of them signings that don't move the needle, but I'll be very, very, very fucking happy with, bruv. And I'm telling you, man, from now, all these men are saying, oh, yeah, like he plays for XYZ, but I don't care who he plays for, bruv. Do you know what I mean? There's bare good players, that played for dead teams, bro. There's bare good players that play for dead teams, bro. But you see his profile, bro. When man was putting out fires playing for shit teams like Burnley, bruv, watch when he plays that Man United midfield with Kobe Mino, and he's got other people making runs off the ball. He's going to look a lot better than people are going to imagine. You watch, bro, because he's got a very, very, very good profile as a player, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's not many players like of his profile in the modern game, unfortunately, bro. Unfortunately, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's a passer of the ball. He's got decent physicality as well. And he's tall as fuck as well. So he's got all the physical attributes, and he's Premier League hardened, bro. That's calm. Man are saying 25 million, including bonuses and that. Bro, if we get him for a little 17 million plus bare add-ons, and then we slap a little 25 million on Fofana, bro, if we can get two players for like 40 mil, we're laughing, bro. I'll be real. That's what it's about. Apparently, AC Milan have pulled out the Fofana deal as well. They couldn't agree terms on that. So, bro, we got a free run at this youth. So we have to get him as well.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But Sanderberg's been linked to Liverpool before. He's been linked to a few top teams for a long time now.
Because he's got that profile. 26. So all this bullshit where man was saying, Ineos are only going to sign under 25s as well. It shows you that thing was bullshit. Because he's 26 years old. So when man was saying we're only going to sign kids and that, nah, bro. We signed the right profiles of players. This is what we need to do. This is a model that I can support because he's better than Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen should have been a stopgap player for 2 seasons, And in the second season, he should have been on the bench like last season. And then this is the season we should have been selling Eriksen. He shouldn't get another season at Man United. But United weren't future-proofing their signings. So now we're future-proofing our signings, bro. Like, yo, I can do it, bro. Because when you lot got Sadio Mane, we wanted him first. We wanted Sadio Mane, bro. Van Gaal was like, I want Sadio Mane. Man United was like, nah, we don't want to pay 25 million for him. And then he went and had the career he had for fucking Liverpool, which is a fucking disgrace. And he should have been balling out at the theatre, bro.
I didn't even know Mane went to Man United.
Yeah, bro. Sadio Mane, bro. Even at the time, I was doubting it, bro. When I saw the Mane 25, I was like, is he really worth 25? I'm not really sure. And then the bro went and won Champions Leagues with Liverpool, bro. He ended up having a much better career at Liverpool he would have ever had at Man United. But the point is,
because remember that was a time where a lot of good players were like drowning at United. Like it was almost a career killer. It was almost a career killer, realistically.
100%. But this is why, look at profiles before we look at CVs about where a player's been and all these other things, bro. Because these things tend to be the least important things, man. Especially in the modern system game that we are now a part of. Brother, it's all about where do you fit in the system? What role do you play? And this is why I said about Zubimendi, let me wait and see the kind of football, that the manager wants to play before I can say categorically, do I think that it's a good signing, or do I think that maybe a different profile would have been better? There's no doubting of his ability. There's no fucking doubt in it, bro. He's a top player. But it's also, how do you use these top players? If you use them incorrectly, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense whatsoever, bro. And this is what it is, bro. It's just like Man United. We got a bus driver of a manager, bro, and he's driving a Ferrari, bro. It doesn't make no sense. But you don't give a bus driver the keys to the Ferrari, bro. You don't do it, fam.
I don't know, man. Listen, man. I feel like we're itching for the Prem to start in it, and I feel like right now I think as fans, we want to see things put into action in it. You know what I'm saying? And in this new season now, I'm looking at players like Sander Berg if they get signed. I'm looking at all these players, the Fafanas, the Yusuf Fafanas. If Zubimendi signs, I'm looking at if Marino signs for Arsenal. I'm looking at these players, bro, and these men have to make a difference, bro.
No,
and I think they will make a difference. I think they will make a difference. But like we said at the start of the stream, I don't know if too much is going to be different this season. Don't get me wrong. Every Premier League season is different, by the way. Liverpool could drop off the face of the earth. Arsenal could drop off the face of the earth. City could take a year off. Not likely, but we've seen all of these things happen in different seasons. We've seen it all happen. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Ten Hag clinch for a place. Off of Rashford having noticed.
But we've seen stranger things happen, bro. We've seen Oli finish in the top 3 multiple times. Like we've seen it. We've seen him beat City 3 times in a season. We've seen it, bro. Like stranger things have happened.
This is it. So I think it's going to be very, very interesting just to see how teams get out the blocks. You look at Arsenal's first fixtures, and you're looking at they've got Villa. They're away at Villa. They've got
Lee told me their away fucking things are crazy, bro.
Bro. First 5 games they got City, Spurs, and Villa and Spurs are away.
Fucking hell.
But if they get 15 out of 15, they are.
Yeah, then all of a sudden they're on the head of steam. They built up.
Yeah, they're eating. They can just 1-0. They can 1-0, 2-1 their way to Christmas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like, but then again, if City get the upper hand on them early doors, it's almost like like you're giving yourself it all to do again.
Yeah,
before the season's even underway. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea, City opening day. And I don't know. Did you see the Real Madrid game, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Rants, man.
The brother, the comedy, them goals, blood. Hey, yo, Buddy is Chile, brother. I told these men about that guy. He's a bozo. Yo, that brother in particular, bro, he's shit, blood.
No, if you saw Cole as well, Reece J, all of them. I don't even why I'm even singling man out. All of them.
No,
all of them.
Crazy.
Some of the way some of these men were jogging, bro, they've got Noni on set pieces. Fuck right off, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
End their season tomorrow, blood.
Yeah, no, he's dusty as well. He's another one.
End their season tomorrow.
So bad, bruv.
I've got man telling me Noni's cold, you know.
He's rubbish, bro. I'll be real. He's a rubbish.
This is where they fall into, blood. Bro, I actually used to rate. I still kind of think Cole was a good player. But he's
Cole, nah, bro.
You reckon it was De Zerbi?
It's a hype job. Yeah, bro. It's the Bellingham thing. It's the light skin thing, bro. That's what it is. I'll be real. He's shit, man.
I'll be honest, like, bro, the goals they were conceding. You know, Chelsea, man, you know the Real Madrid players were laughing, bro.
Yeah, bro. Them man says I idiot thing.
They were laughing. They were laughing.
Yeah, man.
Raheem Diaz and that were just, bro. This is why people were saying, poch. Do you know what I saw that game, Rants? Lack of footballing basics.
The lack of everything,
fundamentals, defensive fundamentals, not there.
No,
you know
facts. No, it's a mad thing still. Man said Rants is pre-season, bro. Listen, brother, when you get smacked on the first game of the season, 3-0 City will be there, brother. We'll be there. You get me? But yo, big up everyone inside. Make sure you smash the likes, man. Let's get these up, man. We need to get at least 600, man. We got over 1,300 in here, and we've had that for most of the show. So yeah, we need to get these. Need to get the percentage of likes up. What you got coming up as well? Let them know.
I'm literally about to set up for a redirect. I've just put out now.
Come.
Just. I've got 2 streams today, obviously. So we got obviously emergency stream. You lot wanted it, so you're gonna get it in it. You got your emergency stream coming up, and then in the evening, I'm here with the man them as usual. 7:30. You know, it gets busy on Big Six Bants at 7:30. It gets busy. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be it's just a transfer update. We're gonna talk about a little bit about the community shield. Is that this weekend? Community shield.
Yeah, bro. Saturday, bro.
Yeah, Saturday, innit? So we're gonna talk a little bit about the community shield as well. And of course, you got a few things on Never a Foul, but I'm not sure whether that's later or before. So yeah, make sure and more importantly, man, them road to 100K Rants community, and it's as simple as that, bro.
Yeah.
Road to 100K. There's no 2 ways about it. Like,
that'll happen when it happens. I'm not even really stressing about that, to be honest. That's gonna happen this month, like so.
Yeah, Cass will be there. Hooks, I've dropped a message. Hooks should be there as well. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, man, as well, man. I'm about 4 subscribers away from 10,700. I think I'm 4 subscribers away in it. So I'll double check now.
Have you set up the stream?
Yeah, it's there. So you might have to refresh it because sometimes it takes. You might have to refresh it. Yeah.
Come.
10. Yeah, I'm 3 subscribers away. So you lot, so drop a subscribe, man. Let's get to 11K, man. It's 303 subscribers off. Crazy right now, man. So yeah, man. Big up the Rants community. Always, you get it, man. You just know, man. You're always gonna get the entertainment from me. Man, them can't tell me how to act. I will get excited over signings because I've been starving. I've been starving. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, for those rival fans, don't let it happen though. Yeah, there's a risk it won't happen, but don't let it happen. Because Arsenal fans, I'll be on you lot as well.
No, I hear it.
Because you know what it is, Rants. The second there's been a little bit of a wobble, I've just seen in the chat. I've seen them and I've come out.
Yeah, they're active. Yeah, they're waiting, bro.
Ready. They're waiting. So yeah, man. We'll be there. We will be there. You found
trust me. Yeah. Man's found that. Also, what was I gonna say? Yeah, man's like 25 away from 99.3 in it. So if you like subbed, you man know what to do. But yeah, we're active, bro.
Easy work, man. Easy pickings, yeah.
Yeah, we're active, man. And yeah, man's got a vlog premiering at 9 o'clock, bro. So I'll see you guys there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Any more balloon popping coming up? Any more of those coming up?
Yeah, for sure. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just now football season's coming back. We're back to the watch along. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. So yeah, man, 9 o'clock. I'll see you in the chat for the premiere of the vlog, people. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Man's gonna redirect now over to Munch's stream. Big up everyone for supporting the thing. And yeah, man, 9 p.m. I'll see you guys in the chat.